And hello, everyone. I'm Cheldin Barlattt Rumer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. This Is It Network is your global digital TV network, connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections in which we provide. I am so excited about so many different things. It has taken me a minute, I'm not gonna lie. It has taken me a minute since our This Is It Network Live to get back into the rhythm, to get back into the groove. I know some of you may be in the same boat, especially coming off of a large event or a large opportunity or a large proposal that you put out into the world, and it might be difficult for you to get yourself back into the groove. I'm finding myself getting my training wheels off and being back into it. And I'm so excited not only about the feedback from the conference, but what we are going to be doing to really cement our place in this digital streaming world based on the reaction of the conference and the feedback from all of you. So thank you for those of you who attended and got back to Leslie with feedback regarding what you experienced. It was really wonderful to hear, how the conference has impacted you and your thoughts as it relates to it, things that we needed to improve, things that you loved. So it was wonderful to see all of those. And so my team is very appreciative of that. We, as we're gearing up for more courses and more shows and more events, I mean, so many events in 2023 and the latter half of 2022, as we're gearing up for all these things, I'm reminded about the tools that are necessary in order for me to make my life easier. Right? And so often we forget that there are things out there, not only just our phones, but there are things out there that can make our lives easier. And what are those things? Good morning, Candy. Good to see you. What are those things that can be put into place to make my life easier? Whether it is my good old MailChimp or other various things that are out there that can make it easier for us to communicate with the remarkable women across the globe. And what are the tools that are needed by a lot of you? Some of you have said to me, hey, Cheldin, I want to be able to learn how to scream my dream, but at this time I might be too busy for an online course. I might be too busy to take a full course or even do a one-on-one with you. So we created this tool. It's called our Scream Your Dream Worksheet. It's only $20. If you want to walk through all my Scream Your Dream scenarios, a link to purchase is within the post. It's so super easy. And we will be offering more tools that afford you the ability, whether you are a member or a screamer or just part of our remarkable female audience, if there are tools out there that we can be able to share with you so you can elevate your voice and you can begin to scream your dream. What are the tools that you are currently using, right? We used to be Hootsuiters and now we're thinking about it. We definitely have a link tree on all of our Instagram. These are tools that we use in order to help us get closer to what it is that we want. This worksheet that I created is a tool that we use in order to guide and remind you about how to elevate your voice. We can't forget about the tools that are necessary to help us in getting what it is that we want. During the pandemic, as if you follow us and if you definitely follow my husband, you know that there was so many projects here at the Rumer household, so many ways in which we were enhancing our home, right? It was beautiful to begin with, but Chris really, my husband, dove into every single corner, added built-ins, finished the deck, all of these things that were happening. And I would go behind him and I would paint. After he was done demolishing and then recreating, I would go in and I would paint. And very early in the painting experience, I realized the difference between a room being easy to paint versus a room being tortured to paint is the tools that you use to paint it. If you have a shabby brush, if you have a crap roller, it is so much harder, even when you're using the same paint, right? The tools made the difference in me finishing the room, me sparing my arms, me making sure that my back wasn't hurting. The tools made the difference. And we often forget you can do a lot of things, but with better tools, right? With better tools, you can do it much easier. Similar to, again, the worksheet that we created, similar again to some of the courses that you guys are offering. These are tools that you use. I could scream outside, but I'm doing it live on Facebook because it's an easier tool that I use in order to get closer to what it is that I want. Same thing when I cook, right? I got my special pot and my special pan. We all have them. We got drawers full of pots and pans, but we pretty much only use one or two, right? Because those are our special ones. Those are the tools that help us create the meal for the family that we love. These are the tools that have the better handle. This is the tool that allows for me to stir easily. We utilize tools to help us make our life easier. What tools are you using to make your life easier? And some of us are winging it. Some of us are trying to still use the rotary phone or take a horse and buggy and making our lives harder than it needs to be. But if we really begin to think about what tools can I put in place to make my life easier? What tools can I be able to invest in or find or just come across to make my life easier? And if it's a $20 worksheet or a large scale course, are there tools out there that can make your life easier? And are you actively searching out the tools in order to do so? Because believe me, after I painted that first room, I said there has to be an easier way. There's got to be a tool that can help me, right? There's got to be a tool that can help me. And if there is a tool out there that can help me get closer to what it is that I want, why am I not using it? Why am I not downloading the worksheet? Why am I not watching this YouTube video? Those are tools, right? We get fixated in believing that all of these things are necessities when they're simply just tools that we use in order to get the information that we deserve so we can get what we want. And some of us got nothing in the toolbox. Some of us are out here struggling when they should be finding tools to use to make their lives easier. They should be leaning on individuals who have the tools. They should be calling upon mechanics and painters and landscapers, right? But in the realm of what it is that you're doing, because they have the necessary tools to get it done. We've seen window washers. We've seen, all of the laborers that we need to support in our life out here utilizing tools, scaling buildings, right? Utilizing tools to get things done. My husband will say, oh my gosh, if I had that tool, this would be so easy. An electric tool to cut things and versus a saw, right? Which one makes more sense? And are you finding those tools and utilizing them? Here's another piece. A lot of you got a lot of tools you're paying for $19.99 every month, but not using. I see you. You got a lot of tools that you've really, truly paid for that you are not taking advantage of. And those tools consist of the membership groups that you are part of, the digital tools that you have, the editing tools that you have on your phone to make those videos, all of the things. Are you making your life harder? Are you utilizing the tools that are available to get yourself closer to what it is that you want? I'm that person too. Monique, no guilt here. This is a judgment-free zone. I have downloaded, I have been paid on a reoccurring payment, things that I am not utilizing, tools that could make my life easier if I chose to use them. So this is a reminder, not only that we are going to be creating tools that you can use, such as the worksheet that you can find within the link in the post, a worksheet for $20 that can remind you of what you need to do every single day. Something that you need to actually be using, right? And this is a friendly reminder. Kirsten, good to see you. This is a friendly reminder that there are tools out there to make your life easier. There are tools out there, just like Kirsten White, there's amazing photographer. I'm sure there's better lenses to use, better, Photoshop scenarios to get out my wrinkles, right? There are better tools that we can use. Now, are we struggling or are we finding the necessary tools to make it easier for us to pave this road, to make it easier for us to paint this room, to make it easier for us to reach our goals? Are we finding those tools? Are we sitting in struggle? And are we finding people in our community, in our world? I know Orinthia has tools, right? I know Candy is using tools. Let me ask a friend. What are you utilizing in order to make your life easier, in order to reach these goals? I saw that email. It was beautiful. What platform are you using? Is it Constant Contact? Is it MailChimp? Is it Hootsuite? Is it Trello? What are you using to make your life easier? Because I'm looking for some ease. I'm looking to find the tools that are going to make my life better. And for all of us out there that are understanding that we got a goal, we got to get there, and we need the fastest car to do so, we need the most reliable vehicle, these are the tools. These are the tools that we need. So I want you to think about that. Again, whether it's our Scream Your Dream personal branding worksheet for $20, link within the post, and you're going to utilize it as a tool to keep yourself accountable for your personal brand, or utilizing us in a way of, okay, I'm going to be part of a membership and I'm going to be accountable to this group of people, or you're just going to find a brush to paint the room that affords you the ability to not put pressure on your back. What tools are you using in order to get yourself to where you need to be? And if you aren't using any, what tools are available for you to make this road, this journey a lot easier for you to take? I'm Cheldin Barlattt Rumer, and this is it. Always amazing to chat with all of you. I needed this today because I got to dive into a lot of tools, and we've created these amazing tools for all of you. And we want to ensure that you know that this is a safe place to take advantage of all the things that we've got to offer. If you would like to get in touch with me, if you have any questions about anything that we've got going on, please don't hesitate to call. Don't hesitate to reach out. Don't hesitate to follow, fan, and like everything that we've got going on. We'll be back with more of our morning message tomorrow, but I want to make sure that you know how to get in touch with us. So don't forget to check out all the links within the post. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. From all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Cheldin Barlattt Rumer. I want you to no longer whisper your wishes. It's time for all of us to scream our dream. Take care.